Hey, what's up? It's Privacy J here. It's time to continue the thoughts about the WWDC 2024 event. So we're gonna start with this thing where I left off about the software updates and the new Macs. So if most likely will. So yeah, we're gonna start with this one, the new Macs. So you may read now.
We already have M3, M3 Pro and M3 Max, so updates to the Mac Mini and Mac Studio are long overdue. Expect the M3 Ultra to arrive at this event. Mac Pro over the years, including in 2023, new Mac Pro models have launched at WWDC and this year could be no different. We expect to see the Mac Pro gain the M3 Ultra processor at WWDC in June. Read what we know about the 2024 Mac Pro. Mac Studio. If we see the M3 Ultra in the Mac Pro, we will also see it in the Mac Studio. The Mac Studio will also get an M3 Max option. Read more here. Mac Studio M3 Max and Ultra rumors. Mac Mini. Now that the iMac and MacBook Air have an M3 chip, and the MacBook Pro an M3, M3 Pro and M3 Max chip, it is surely only a matter of time before those same chips make their way into the Mac Mini. Read our new Mac Mini rumors.
All right. Start off with Mac Pro. So we're gonna do this quick, okay? We'll get to the part 3 later this week. All right. M3, M4 Ultra Mac, everything to know. Sorry, hold on. Excuse the ads. Sorry about these ads. Yeah, because of any of those distractions. All right, go.
M3 M4 Ultra Mac Pro, everything you need to know. Keep track of the latest news and rumors about Apple's high-end workstation Mac.
Oops. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. What? Are you serious? Oh, those ads are like annoying. There we go. So now read.
M3 M4 Ultra Mac Pro, everything you need to know. Keep track of the latest news and rumors about Apple's high-end workstation Mac.
Next paragraph. About the M3 and M4. We'll get to that details about the MacBook Pro later this week.
Apple last updated the Mac Pro in 2023 when it was the last Mac to be outfitted with an M-series chip 3 years after Apple started to use its own silicon in Macs. The Mac Pro may be on a longer update cycle than the other Macs because it's an expensive machine with features that address the needs of a niche audience. But if you're part of that audience, you'll want to know when the next model will arrive, so we will be tracking the news and rumors about the Mac Pro. This article includes information about the potential updates to the Mac Pro, as well as offers perspective on what those rumored updates mean to Apple's Mac lineup. Mac Pro M3 M4, release date. In a report by Bloomberg's Mark Gurman about Apple's plans for its AI-enhanced M4 chip, he reported that Apple could update the Mac Pro with an M4 variant in 2025 after the other Macs have been updated. Gurman's report did not address the possibility of an M3 Ultra Mac Pro upgrade being released between now and then. This omission seems to indicate that Apple will skip the M3 cycle and stick with the M2 Ultra until next year, which seems even more likely since Apple has launched the M4 chip in the iPad Pro.
Okay. So next one. M3, M4, Mac Studio. Everything you need to know. All those ads. All right. Apple's Pro desktop will get the M3 treatment soon. So you may read.
The M2 Max and Ultra Max Studio were released at WWDC23 last June, and the M3 era of Apple's system on a chip started last November. So, with WWDC24 creeping up on us, it's time to start looking forward to the next Mac Studio. The rumors will start to increase as June 2024 approaches, and whatever is reported now can change, and likely will before the new Mac Studio is released. We'll keep track of what's being said in this article. Update May 20th, 24. Apple does not have the Mac Studio scheduled for release in 2024, which could mean Apple will skip the M3 series and deliver an M4 series Mac Studio in 2025.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Why is this not moving? This scroll thing. Oh, there you go.
M3 and 4 Mac Studio. Release date. We've had two generations of Mac Studio. The first gen, M1 Max and Ultra, was released in March of 2022. The second GEN, M2 Max and Ultra, was revealed at WWDC23 in June 2023. Apple will likely continue with the March or June timeframe for the next Mac Studio.
Next paragraph.
In April, Bloomberg's Mark Gurman said in the paid version of his Power On newsletter that the next Mac Studio could launch in the second half of 2024, which likely means a WWDC release. iSmart reports that the new Mac Studio could arrive in the middle of this year as well. Since Apple doesn't traditionally hold standalone events during the summer months, WWDC is a safe bet. In May, Mark Gurman reported that the Mac Studio is not on the schedule of Apple releases for 2024. It doesn't appear until mid-2025. If that's the case, then Apple will likely skip the M3 series chips and release the 2025 Mac Studio with an M4 Max and M4 Ultra.
See.
M3 and 4 Mac Studio. Price. No reports on the price for the M3 and 4 Mac Studio have been made. Here are the standard configuration prices of the current M2 Mac Studio lineup, for reference. $1,999, £2,099. M2 Max with a 12-core CPU, 30-core GPU, 16-core neural engine, 32GB unified memory, 512GB SSD, $3,999, £4,199. M2 Ultra with a 24-core CPU, 60-core GPU, 32-core neural engine, 64GB unified memory, 1TB SSD. While the price of the Mac Studio has already increased outside of the US, it was originally £1,999 in the UK. Prices did not change in the US when Apple upgraded from the M1 to the M2 chips, and prices could stay the same with an M3 and 4 upgrade. But when Apple released the M3 Pro and Max MacBook Pros, the price for the standard configuration M3 Max model increased by $100, so there's a good possibility that the Mac Studio prices go up.
Next paragraph.
M3 and 4 Mac Studio. Design. No reports about design changes to the Mac Studio have been made. The current design works well and is going on its third year, so Apple likely isn't going to change it. The only possible exception is a new space black color option to match the MacBook Pro.
We'll go to the last paragraph.
M3 and 4 Mac Studio. Specs and features. The main, and likely only, change that will happen with the upcoming Mac Studio is with its SoC. The Mac Studio should continue to have the Max and Ultra versions of its M series chips, so the new chips we will see are the M3 N4 Max and M3 N4 Ultra. The current M3 Max MacBook Pro is available with a 14-core CPU 30-core GPU or a 16-core CPU 38-core GPU, so if Apple does go with an M3 Max for the Mac Studio, it may have similar specs.
Ports on the Mac Studio will likely remain unchanged. Next.
Apple's Ultra chips have doubled the CPU and GPU cores of the Macs. In January 2024, Bloomberg's Mark Gurman reported in the paid version of his Power On newsletter that this should continue, with the M3 Ultra featuring up to 32 CPU cores and 40 GPU cores. Also in January, a report by The Elect stated that the M3 Ultra will be manufactured using an enhanced 3nm process. In April 2024, Mark Gurman reported that Apple is testing versions with both a still unreleased M3 era chip and a variation of the M4 Bravo processor. As for the M4 Bravo, Gurman states that Apple is working on AI-enhanced M4 chips that could find their way into the Mac Studio in 2025. However, in May, Mark Gurman reported that the Mac Studio won't be updated until 2025, probably at WWDC24. If that's the case, then the Mac Studio will have M4 series chips, and the specs for the M4 Max and Ultra will be very different from the M2 Max and Ultra in what was projected with the M3 Max and Ultra. The other features of the Mac Studio should remain the same. That means no changes to the ports, connectivity, speaker, SSD sizes, or display support.
Okay. So anyways, we're gonna end this right here and stop right there. So that's gonna be this for today's quick video. And we apologize about this because I'm gonna go to bed in about a minute. So less than a minute, and we'll get to the details about it. So let's not worry about this right now, okay? So we'll give it like you guys a heads up, okay? And the Hip Hop Summit will be premiered tomorrow, so we'll give it a heads up and give in details about this. So yeah. And like and comment and subscribe and let me know about it. So you can subscribe to my 3 channels: Privacy J Productions 1, 2, and 3, and to my content. All of my social medias will let you know all about it. Facebook, my name is Jaden Garcia. Instagram is JTech727. Snapchat is Scoot0727. And follow me on X is Privacy J NYC1. So thanks for watching and peace out.